Thank you, Ali. Appreciate that. So I see you working out. Turn your cameras on. Let me say hello to a few of you guys before we get rolling here. Give everybody a chance to get on here. I want to pull up some things. Welcome, welcome. I know it's been a little bit. Let me just do this. I want to get you guys caught up on a few things, give you guys some announcements. We got a lot to cover in a short amount of time today. And let me do this one last thing here. There we go. All right. So let me go ahead and get into it. How's everybody doing? Let me see who we have out here. Javier, welcome. Winnie, good seeing you. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Maria Teresa, hey, Sandy. Awesome, awesome. Good seeing you guys. David, welcome. Hey, Melanie, Mark, good seeing you. Edwina, awesome. Very good, very good. Marie, Claude, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, 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 everybody. All right, so let me get into this. All right, if you don't know, if you didn't see, I just came back from having major surgery. I tore my rotator. If you guys can tell, I tore my rotator. If anybody's ever done that, anybody ever have the rotator? Put it in the chat if you've had a rotator surgery, because you guys know what I'm going through. I'm going to tell you right now, it's been a crazy, honestly, the last 3 weeks have been a little bit nuts for me. And you're probably saying, you know, where's Jimmy been the last 3 weeks? And I'll just tell you, one of my best friends had a major stroke. His first name is Brian. So if you want to add him to your prayer list, we have a lot of people praying for him. He had a major stroke. A third of his brain, unfortunately, is dead. And so we're dealing with that. But I was at the hospital for, all he knows every day straight, because it was very scary there for a while. So anyways, that happened. And then after that, I had a scheduled surgery for my shoulder July 3rd, and had to do that. And then, of course, recovery. Boy, that was brutal. I don't know if anybody's ever had that surgery, but the first 3 days were absolutely brutal. And so even with pain pills and everything. And so now I'm on the rehab. It's about a 6-month journey for this shoulder to be fully functional. So it's one of the things that take the longest. However, during that time, my mindset, of course, besides Brian's thing, my mindset was not right. But during shoulder recovery and finally waking up, there was just something like got into me. I was telling Ali, I'm like, man, we let's finish this. Let's get this. Let's finish this. And so I want to share with you the little bit of the journey, just what happened, right? And so what ended up happening is that we decided to put together a momentum committee, and put together a momentum committee. It was invitation only. It's actually, I'll just let you know, we handpicked about 7 people that were still very active every day, doing something with ViLocity, promoting ViLocity, still doing webinars, still doing events out in the field, all those things. We put that committee together, and we went through some decision-making, a very detailed decision-making process that Tony Robbins taught me. And when you're making these big, like time to revamp or recharge or the next phase of your business. And we went through that process. And we went through that process because the direction of ViLocity and where we want to take this, right, has never changed, right? I want you guys to understand something, and for all of you watching this live or the replay, I want you to understand the power of a smart contract. We would not even be here if it wasn't for a smart contract. Meaning, if I didn't believe in the vision of a smart contract and where it can take you into the future, and because you're getting in, being part of something that is so cutting edge, that more and more organizations and companies and governments are moving to it because it is so efficient. That is why we are here. That is why ViLocity Global launched into smart contracts, okay? Because long-term, when these things work and they work well, it will continue to pay you and just pay you and pay you and pay you forever without interruption. That is actually why I started this. That is one of the main reasons why I started this, because I told Ali in the very beginning, I wanted something that if we did it right, it could just pay us, right, Sal? That's what we were looking for, right, Sandy? Right, Jerry? That's the thing we were looking for, Javier. We were looking for something like that, Maria Teresa. That's what we were looking for, David. Caesar, is we were looking for something that would just keep paying us. Okay. So when you understand that, when people ask me, well, are they going to quit? Are they going to give up? Are they not, did they take our money and run? Whatever, all these things, these crazy things that people say, the answer is absolutely not. The answer is absolutely not. The reason why we're still here and why we're still going to pour into this is because we see a huge bright future with ViLocity Global. And I'm going to share with you some things that we have come up with and things that are happening behind the scenes and congruent with our business, collaborations, all these things today. Okay. So the Momentum Committee, we met and we went through this exercise, and we've came up with some things, and some things are still in process, guys. Okay, that we're still fleshing out, things like that. That particular committee is the only people that I want to hear from. They represent the entire committee because they're in the field active, and those are the ones that we will get good counsel from. I believe, like the good book tells us, you should get good counsel, and that's what we're doing as we go through this, right? As we continue on to the next phase. Okay, but my first message to all of you is this: we are still here. We're not going anywhere. So many of you are in the Breakthrough Challenge right now. That I've gotten raving reports from our Chief Breakthrough Officer, Dr. Breakthrough. I love it. I've been working with him for many years, and of course, Ali. You guys all know how amazing Ali is. You guys have been doing amazing. And then we even had a guest appearance, okay, from oh my gosh, from an amazing female leader as well. And so I know you guys are enjoying the Breakthrough Challenge, all right? And so we are 100% still going, 100% still committed, 100% making sure that long-term this thing does what we want to do. Now, let me talk about a few things. Just let me give you a couple admin updates. First things first, Lifestyle Bucks, still in the works. There may be some future changes in it, okay? There may be some future changes. The committee is still fleshing some of that out. We are not 100% sure on how that may look in the future. I'm just telling you up front, okay? Don't ask me any questions. Don't send me emails. We'll give you updates when it's time, okay? But the vision and the commitment hasn't changed. Remember, when we first started this, our goal is to become the #1 lifestyle, right, in the world, right? The #1 lifestyle brand in the world using a smart contract inside of the blockchain, okay? The second thing is that we wanted to create 1,000 people who would earn over $100,000 a year. Right? Remember, these are some of the goals that we talked about. And the third one, which is a big one, is help eradicate poverty. Okay. Now, during this process, of course, we've had some changes. We had to make some changes, and the #1 question today is, Jimmy, when can I withdraw from the global revenue share, right? The global bonus pools. And the answer is, that's what we're working on. Okay, the short answer is that is what we're working on, right? The zone color payouts, they still remain in force. Those are still in place for a reason, to protect the smart contract long term. This is not ran like a traditional business. The smart contract is everything for us. Okay, now how many of you? So first of all, type in a 1. You guys get that? You guys understand? Type in a 1 if you know that we are committed to being here. Type in a 1. Let me just see. Make sure you guys understand that, because I need you guys to never ask me again, okay? Because I built this smart contract. We put a lot of work into it for 6 months of my life, waking up at 3 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning till 11, 12 o'clock, nonstop for literally 6 months of my life. And I don't know about you guys, but when you invest, when you put, and a lot of money went into this, I mean, when you invest all that time, you don't just quit, all right? So type in a 1 if you understand. Let me know. There's got to be more of you. I want to see a #1. Type it in if you understand that we are here and committed to staying. All right, very good, very good. Okay, now let me get into the good stuff. You might be, after meeting with everybody, we went through the process of deciding. We had lots of options, and I'm gonna I'm going to share with you some of the options and what we went through so you guys understand. One, we thought about, we said maybe we start a new contract. Okay, start a new contract, change the brand, do what other people maybe do in the blockchain. Okay, that was an option. Another option was the option that the hybrid option that I'm going to share with you. It was, can we bring in some more outside resources, more income from other projects that could help us? Okay, but that first option, we quickly negated it, meaning like, hey, listen, so many people around the world love ViLocity. They just want to be able where, we know they may not be so keen on the product. They may not use it every day. They may not, want to travel every day or buy courses every day or whatever it may be. But they love the opportunity. They can make some income here as well. Okay. And so we negated that, eliminated that option immediately. So then we started moving into the very best option. Okay. The very best option. And here are the things that we came up with, is that ViLocity Global, where it is today, is still there. We have now taken off the statistics. Don't ask me to put it back up. We got to put the company back in a momentum. I want the new people to only think about new growth. New people that come in, I want them to think about new growth. Okay. I need them to see, because when we first started way back in December of last year, okay, we didn't really even get, actually, we didn't really get going for about 3 months. And so we're going to build, just like normal, that system, the system that you see today. Nothing's changing. As a matter of fact, after this call, we want to continue to launch hard, because the double bonus is still in place for all of you guys. Take advantage of it. Once again, it's for a limited time, but the double bonus is in there. Take advantage of it, because it will not last forever. All right. Now, here's some of the strategy that we think can get us there even faster. Ali and I have been working very hard behind the scenes, because we know that we have a lot of experience now in the blockchain. Okay, we have a lot of experience in smart contracts, right? And that has gotten out. There's no doubt it is that we have had some other projects come to us, okay, and have asked us to help them. Okay, you all know that we did one internally called IM. So a small amount of revenue goes into the pool. Okay, but then we said, you know what, Ali, we need to find networks that are not even associated with us. They have big networks themselves. Okay, big networks themselves, that if we help them get into the smart contract world, the blockchain world, that they could build their business, and then we can get some revenue, and then we would commit. Ali and I have committed to taking some of that revenue and putting it back into the revenue pool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share something with you. Most owners probably wouldn't do that. They would just take the money. But you got to remember, I told you those top 3 goals that we started ViLocity Global with, and because I need you to understand the heart of the company today. I gotta, make sure you guys really understand this, whether you're watching this live or the replay. Ali and I are not even going to take all the money that we can make from helping all these other projects, which I'm about to share with you. We're committed to putting ViLocity Global, part of our negotiation. We told them up front, just so you know, part of our negotiations, we told them up front that we would take a portion of the profit that we would get and put it back into our primary company. All right. Now, let me share with me in the comments. Let me know. Do you know very many owners that would do that? Or would they just take it for themselves? Right? You got to understand who's at the heart of this company. Okay. You got some people that really, really want to see this thing explode and take off, because we know that this model, when it's working, can really change a lot of people's lives. Okay. So let me share with you. One of them is coming up, and it'll be sometime in August. There's a huge network called the Dining Divas in the Diva Network. These ladies, some of you may have heard of them, are on the Travel Channel. They have a big network, okay? We are going to be helping them. We're actually already in the process of helping them get into the smart contract blockchain world. And Ali will be training them on the affiliate side. So they're going to come in with some heat. And that organization we've allocated will be putting some money back into our pool. Okay. So that's one opportunity. All right. So imagine you guys don't even know who these people are, but because we're so committed here that some of that revenue is going to go back into what you guys are doing. Right. Some of you have had the opportunity to meet Dr. Stan Harris, Dr. Breakthrough, right? He's our Chief Breakthrough Officer, right? Amazing, amazing. There will be projects that we do with Dr. Stan, Dr. Breakthrough, that will also be designated like this, okay? Then we have a marketing tools that's coming up that Hector's been working on that we are allocating money from that will go into, and it's once again a whole another network. They have like 50,000 people in that network that will go into the global revenue share pool. Okay. Then we have another opportunity that Tim Stevens brought to us, a fuel tabs company who has a whole nother network. Okay. And once again, some money of that will be going into the pool. And then there's another program out in the marketplace today that's called the Legacy Builders Program that has 100% profit. And if we decide, that one would be 50% back to the pool as well. Okay. So why am I sharing with you that? There are opportunities outside of ViLocity Global that will contribute to our global bonus pool moving forward. How many of you are excited about that? Does that make sense? First of all, let me know if that makes sense. If that's something where you could see, type in a fire, type in yes, type in hell yes, whatever, type in something. So I know that you guys understand what the direction that we're going. We've got this existing opportunity where I know leaders are out and they will continue to do their webinars. They'll continue to do all the things that they need to do to get to increase enrollments. And then while that's happening, we also have other opportunities that will be feeding the global bonus pool. Okay. So that way, so people can start withdrawing their money, and that way they can feel excited again, be able to share it. And so all of this is going to be happening, guys, at the same time. That's what's exciting about this, is that because of our skill set and our leadership and the things that we've done, people have now come to us to help them get into the blockchain smart contract world. And not only are we going to help them, it's going to benefit our ViLocity Global community as well. Okay. And that is what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to accelerate things. Now, folks, is it going to happen tomorrow? No. I mean, you know, the Diva Network is launching next month. Okay. The marketing tools is coming very soon. All right. Some of the stuff, you know, is in the process. But I want to just share with you today that the vision of this ViLocity Global has not changed or wavered in terms of where we want to take this. We just have to have some new things that are going to help us get along, help us, because we've tried. Listen, we've tried a lot of different promotions, and we kind of know where the community is, right? And we know that we know that we have to get new people, and we need to do some things to help accelerate the global revenue share pool. The global revenue share pool is just one piece of our comp plan, but it is an emotional part of the comp plan, because for some people that aren't very good at maybe sponsoring new people, that helps them, okay? And so we understand that. And so we want to do everything that we can to make sure that we build that pool back up, okay? All right, so that is part of our momentum strategy. More of that to come. Some other things. Let me give you some other things to be on the lookout for, is that we already have some incredible services. I want to make sure you guys understand something. The incentive program that you guys get today that you paid $50 for, people pay me every day $97 a month for, okay? All right? They pay me every day. They pay $97 a month for that product. And so we have some weapons already in our arsenal that we should be using. I know that Dr. Stan, Dr. Breakthrough has been really pushing incentives. Ali has as well. And I see Coach Sal's team pushing incentives. So I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos on how to maximize those. I mean, there's probably nobody better in the world at using incentive-based marketing with vacations than me, right? So I'm going to, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you that's probably, because I've been doing it since 2018, all right? And so we're going to start really using incentive-based marketing to help you as well, okay? So also leaders, individual leaders, will now be doing their own group trainings and leadership development, okay? We want to start putting, like this momentum team, they're going to get some special benefits because they've been very loyal and been staying, helping us from the very beginning, even through the changes. And so we want to start putting some of that ownership, some of that leadership into the community where you guys can be doing this with your teams, all right? And so, yes, you'll still have us doing leadership calls, things like that, but we really want to start empowering leaders to continue to grow their organizations themselves, okay? One of the things that you'll also see very soon is that we're real close to doing it is putting email conversions in your back with your 5-step websites. We're going to be putting email conversions inside those to help when someone puts their email in there for you guys. It's got to have a conversion that will drive them right back to signing up with you if they didn't immediately sign up. Little things like that. We want to start to automate this business. We want to start putting things in place where this thing works super 24/7, 365 for all of you. Okay, so automation, some system enhancements. You've got, of course, the things that you're already doing with the webinars and I'm sorry, the in-person meetings, those type of things, your own webinars. Continue to do all that stuff. It is now about moving into this next, this next momentum phase of the business. All right, and so so you've got that happening. Now, in terms of communication, everybody, please pay attention. We will only be, myself and Ali, because we need to stay very, very focused, is that we will be communicating through the main WhatsApp channel, right? And the Telegram channel, the official Telegram channel. So make sure that you're subscribed to those two. If you want to hear it straight from us, we always send a message into our Founders Club chat, and the leaders then need to disseminate and get that information out to everybody, okay? So those are, because everyone has so many groups now, we can't even keep up. And so you guys, leaders, will need to make sure that you communicate and get that information out to everybody as well. Okay. All right. So those are I wanted to let me just pause for a second. I want to make sure that you guys understand, because I see a question already. You don't understand how these other things help. Meaning this. Once again, if you and I'm only saying one more time, if you're just coming on late, then you're just gonna have to come back and watch the replay. Is that other opportunities outside of ViLocity Global are going to be using myself and Ali and our team to bring them into smart contracts into the blockchain world for their companies and organizations, and some of the profit that we make from that will go back into our pool. Okay, you don't need to do nothing. Okay, I don't need you to. I'm not trying to have you sign up with all these other opportunities, right? You know, that type of thing. I mean, I don't see Coach Sal joining the Diva Network, all right? He's not going to fit in that group, okay? So, so understand, there's other opportunities that we will be getting revenue from, and we will be putting it inside of our, our global revenue share pools, okay? So that's what that means, Joseph. Okay, so with that, let me do this. Everyone, I just want you to know, we all want the same thing. If you're watching this, whether it's live or replay, you're in the community, and I know a pretty good idea of where most people are. They're either, Jimmy, I want to make my money back. Jimmy, I just want to make some money in the global revenue share pool. Jimmy, I've been with you. We're gonna go build this thing, and I want to be one of the ones that makes $100,000. So we're all still want the same goal, right? And that is for us all to win. Okay. And so here's what I'm going to ask of you once again, is that if you're not going to contribute in terms of helping us go get new people, okay, while these other things are happening to bring in revenue to the pool, then I ask that you just sit quietly, okay? We just sit quietly and let this all unfold, right? Rome was not built in a day, but it was built every day. And that's where we're at. We got to go build this thing again. All right. We got to put things in place that will help us be here. And so, but we don't have time for any negativity. I actually will not even respond to you. I will not even, as a matter of fact, I'll just start kicking you out of the Facebook group. I'll kick you out of, I just don't have time. I already answered your question. Don't ask me when you can withdraw. When the pools are growing, you can withdraw. That's your answer, right? Just don't have time. Because most people, I hate to be tough, but most people need to start learning to work on their own mindsets, learning how to be entrepreneurs. You need to get plugged in. You need to be on these breakthrough challenges. If you're on the breakthrough challenges, you wouldn't ask these silly questions. Your mindset would be right, okay? Most of you will fail regardless if it's velocity or not because your mindsets aren't right. You don't get this mindset right, I'm telling you, you're not going to make it. Business life is tough, and the tough survive. The ones with fortitude and grit. I have so many friends and mentors of mine that run big companies, billion-dollar companies, right? And they can tell you the struggle that they went through, but they kept on going. And some of you are upset about your $50, because it didn't turn into $1 million yet. Okay, that's not real life. All right, so get over that. Get over it. All right, get over it. Get over. I don't got time for that. Okay, don't even send me a message because I won't even respond. I'm just gonna make it public record. Right, that's why I'm doing that. Because here's why. I need to make sure Sal makes $100,000 because I know he's committed. I need to make sure that David and Sandy and Jerry and Javier, all these people, right, that committed, Peter, right, Aziz, right, all these people that Dr. Breakthrough, make sure all these people that are out there, every day promoting our company, that they go and make that. And then the rest of you that also want that. And I didn't get to call everybody's name, but you know what I mean. For all of you that are serious, I got to make sure that I'm laser focused. That is what you want from a CEO. That is what you want from your guy at the top, that they've got that mental fortitude to keep going no matter what, to figure it out, to put the team together, to come up with solutions, and to go and take over the world. That's how you do it. But I can't spend time with people that are going to take energy from me. One of the things I keep telling Ali is we will not, I cannot let people take energy from him because I need him at his A game. And neither should you top leaders. Neither should you top leaders. You've got to protect that. I learned that from my billionaire mentor. He's taught me a ton in the last 2 years about how to run a company, how to have the right mindset. And that is one of them. You cannot let people take energy from you. Okay? So here's a great question. Grace asks, do I have to recruit members in order to earn? Grace, you don't have to do anything. This is a volunteer business, okay? Meaning this, if you don't sponsor anybody right now, you don't make any double bonus, okay? And so you don't make any of that. Like I said, you can just wait until if you're one of those people that just wants to wait for the global revenue share pool to get back where it needs to be, then just sit there and wait, all right? Okay, that's your choice. But if you want to go make some money, you can, yes, help us get there faster by building while people are doing that, as well as these other opportunities that will be feeding our global revenue share pool. I believe with the team, the momentum team, that is the best strategy. We still have a great brand. We still have our vision intact. We still have our top leaders intact. And then we go and we go build that. Yeah, Deb, that's right. Nobody affects my energy unless it's positive. All right, I love it. And so that's the right attitude. So remember that. So stay plugged in, everybody. That way you can constantly hear straight from myself and Ali. We will tell you what's going on. We will keep you very, very informed, and we'll continue to give you guys updates. As a matter of fact, you'll actually see more and more things happening, more and more videos coming out, especially with the incentives and how to use it. More training. We're going to get Dr. Breakthrough even more involved in terms of some of his training because we got a great response. I know many of you loved what you saw there with the Breakthrough Challenge. And so a lot happening. And then behind the scenes, all the other projects that we're working on, we'll continue to work on those as well. Okay. All right. So with that, any questions? Let me do this. I've made some of you guys co-hosts. If you're a co-host, you guys, you can, I want to raise your hand and I'll call on you guys and just say something 30 seconds real quickly, I think I found most of you. Ali, if you're on, of course. There's some of you have your cameras on, and I can't see everybody. There we go. Ali, you go ahead if you want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, thank you on behalf of the community. I know, it's easy to say, "Where are you? Give me, where are you?" But no one sees what happens behind the scene. But that's the beauty of being an iceberg, right? An iceberg, 80% of it is unseen, but its power is incredible. So yes, there's a lot that has been taking part behind the scene. I am so grateful to be by your side, bringing it all to fruition. And I'm grateful for our community, for our friends who are in here with us right now in ViLocity Global, to still have the same mission, to still have the same agreements, the same ambitions, if you will, to do what we said, what we are going to do, and eradicate poverty. And I am excited to be part of the journey that every single person. I mean, we are on our 4th week of our challenge right now as well, which tells you, to go and do a training one day, all right, 2 days maybe, 5 days, but to commit to go every single day and prepare for 30 days in a row. We are committed, and we are ready to take things to a whole new level. And with all these initiatives, I can't wait to see what the marketplace is going to how the marketplace is going to react. Really, I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you, Ali. Anyone else? Coach Sal, Javier, raise your hand. Aziz, anyone else wants to speak? All right, Aziz. All right, go. And guys, 30 seconds. I don't want you guys going a minute. Wait, past 30 seconds. Go, Aziz.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for the updates, but something I didn't hear. This is about the lifestyle box. I don't know if you talked about it. This is what I want.
Yep, Aziz. Yeah. So guys, the lifestyle bucks there may be some changes in it in the future. We're still vetting that out, having some discussion with our momentum team, and then we'll come back and we'll give you guys some more updates on that. Okay. Awesome.
Great.
Yep. Thanks, Aziz. Anyone else? There you go, Javier.
Yes. Thank you very much again, Jimmy. God bless you. Keep doing your things. And for everybody else, we do have the best smart contract. This is just the first 8 months in. You have gold here. I've said this to many people. You have a real thing, real gold here. Just go promote it wisely, right? Straightforward, well done, professionally done. And you have great examples with Jimmy, with Ali, with Dr. Breakthrough, Caesar, Coach Sal. Everyone here is promoting it good and straightforward. Just do that. You'll be good. That's me.
Awesome. Thank you, Javier. Coach Sal.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, brother. Go ahead.
All right. Just want to say thank you, Ali, and everybody in the staff that, things that is not being seen is being worked on behind the scenes. So I am here 100%. Champions are the people that are ready to stay committed to win and finish the game. So despite of the challenges, they're going to finish the game. So be the champion so that we can attract the champion. Just keep moving forward, and naturally you will find the people that fit for this business.
You got it. Awesome. Thank you, Coach Sal. Appreciate you. David Caesar.
Hello, guys. Sorry, my bad energy. I've got COVID-19 today. Big flu. Yeah, I know. I will speak in French, Jimmy, if you're okay with that, just to explain two things in 30 seconds. Pour les amis francophones, juste pour vous expliquer qu'ils ont mis en place des systèmes pour pouvoir optimiser davantage les gains sur les primes quotidiennes pour qu'on ait plus de moyens de gagner de l'argent. Mais ça n'empêche pas que nous devons tous travailler, affilier. Nous devons continuer à promouvoir. Donc, ils sont en train de travailler en back-office pour pouvoir sécuriser et garantir qu'on ait plus les sous plus rapidement. Mais ça ne peut fonctionner que si tout le monde continue à travailler et à affilier. Everyone had to continue to affiliate and promote ViLocity. Even this new idea, this new project that Jimmy has shared with us, we have to continue to affiliate people.
Awesome. Thank you, David Caesar. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right. Very good. Well, listen, we're not going to keep you here. We're going to keep things moving very, very fast. Guys, stay plugged in. Let us know how we can help you. The biggest thing, here's what you can do today. The biggest thing is ask yourself these 3 questions. Okay, these 3 questions. Number 1 is, what do I really want? What do I really want in my life? You know, what do I really want? Velocity? What do I really want in my relationships? What do I want in life? Okay. Number 2, ask yourself this question is, why do I want them? Okay. Why do I want them? Why do I want you know, more time freedom, more money freedom? Why do I want these things? And spend some time writing these things out. And then number 3 is ask yourself this, okay? How am I going to get it done? How am I going to get it done? Okay, is velocity part of that plan? All right, are other opportunities that you have part of that plan? And folks, we'll never be the company that says you should only do velocity. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right, so you know, I'm a big fan of multiple income streams because we know that that's ultimately how you're going to get free. You want multiple income producing assets. I hope velocity is one of them for you. Okay, but ask yourself those 3 questions. What do I really want? Why do I want it? How am I going to get there? And I hope that velocity is part of that long-term plan for all of you as well. All right. So with that, everybody, thank you so much. I want to do this like old-fashioned style. I want you guys to unmute yourselves, feed some energy, tell everybody how excited you are. Because listen, seriously, we're going to get this done. And when one of these, here's what's going to happen. It's July 15th. 1 year from now, remember this date, because this is great. So it's halfway through the year, July 15th. Remember this date. July 15th of 2025, we're going to come back here and it's going to look a lot different. You're going to have a lot of people who have made a lot of money. You're going to have a lot of other opportunities that will be like, man, those guys really knew what they were doing, helped us get our organizations where we wanted them to be. Now, you're going to be seeing a lot of people, all the other stuff, all the other, you know, things that got in the way, and you'll see us even be more, have more value, more trips, more fun, everything 1 year from now. Okay, that's how you build it. You got to have a little bit of that vision, right? And so with that, everybody, let me unmute yourselves, feed the energy, feed each other, tell everybody how excited you are. On a count of 3, start unmuting yourselves. All right, and let me know. Say velocity, let's go.
Let's
Whatever
go,
you
let's
wanna
go,
say.
let's go, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Unmute yourselves. Here we go. Fill it up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go,
Fill it
let's
up.
go, let's go, let's
Let's
go.
go. Velocity
Velocity,
rocks.
Thank you, thank you.
velocity.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Velocity is here to stay.
Amen, amen. Here we go,
On Tuesday, Dave.
Amen.
You're really down. All right, everybody. We will see you soon. Thank you all. We'll see you soon.
Yes.